What day is it? I think it's Saturday. You just got a bunch of food. Well, no, you got 2 bike things. You got to fix your mountain bike. You got 2 outer tubes. Not tubes. What are the things on the outer part of the bicycle called? This thing is not very stable because you get too much grocery bag. What time is it? What day of the month is it? Like 9th? Oh, it's 11th. Tomorrow is the 12th. Yep. It's April 2026. Yep. What time is it? 9:30? 8:45. How do you want to do this? I don't think there's a good way of doing this. I don't think there actually is a good way of doing this. Let's see, ride it. Do you want to ride it? Yeah, this is like, it's weird. It's easier to ride it than it is to walk it. So 2 bike tires, outer tubes, $20. They had one at Target. They had one at Dick's. It was like 30. You get some generic company. Yep. What else? Gatorade. Big old thing of Gatorade powder. Yep. What else? Cookies from Publix with M&Ms in it. Yeah. What else? 2 Freshetta or DiGiorno. I can't remember. Are they Freshetta or DiGiorno? They're actually Freshetta. They're not DiGiorno. You gotta get over here, man. There's a car behind you. Is your light on? What else? Yeah, I don't know. 2 pizzas, cookies. Oh, you got socks. They had some cheap socks at Walmart. You're killing me with boredom, man. If I see something yellow, sometimes I'll meditate on buying it. Ooh, at Dick's they had like a rainproof thing. It was like $100, but you looked at it because it was on sale. You're a retard when it comes to that. Yeah, if it's on sale, I'll buy stuff I don't need. I don't need these cookies, but they were BOGO. So they got M&Ms in them. Keyboard. You're just gonna get fat doing that. They're thinner. They're thinner than they used to be. For some reason, I'm thinking of back in the old days, there was a bigger thing of them. I think it's like 12 ounces. It used to be 16, maybe. It's a thinner cookie thing. Yeah, it's like shrinkage. They call it shrinkage. George Costanza had that, I think. My dick is getting my food portions are getting smaller. Same price. Your keyboard cookies or whatever. Yeah, I think that's. But you're comparing that to like a long time ago, like 10 years ago. I don't know. That might be like a 20 years ago maybe. 2008, 7 probably. I don't know. It seemed like a bigger box. $3 for shred. For shredders are better than DiGiorno, actually. If you say so. Anything else? Oh yeah, Dick's was like $30. Way too expensive. So you got 2 outer. I mean, here's the thing. The ones you bought, I think you got the ones you bought. How did you get those? They're Diamondback, but you bought them on sale at like Target or something. But that was like in 2017. They're like old. It's rubber, and the rubber popped. The outer side, the part where where the actual like rubber hits the road, it's good. But the near the metal, it popped a little bit, and you're like, I guess I could ride it. I don't know. And you only have like how many gears do you have on this thing? I don't know. I think you have like one gear. You have one, and then you have like 5 gears in the back. So you have like 5 gears, but it's supposed to be 3.7 or 3.8 or 3.7. Hey, what was up with that scene? Hey, what was up with that scene from A Scanner Darkly where they lose the gears? They just didn't understand gears, right? That was the joke. The joke is you multiply the gears together, right? Like 3 in the front, 7 in the back is 21. 3 and 6 would be 20. 3.7 would be 21. They just didn't understand gears, right? I don't know. That's a good question. Or not. It's not that good of a question. Or it was a good question. So you have a 3.6 or 3.7. So that Robert Downey Jr. He was pretty bad in that movie. You might have to fix the brakes on this thing too. One of your brakes is completely not working, and the other one is something. Interesting. So the Gatorade, no Coke. You thought about getting an RC Cola. You could have got an RC Cola. They were BOGO. RC Cola is pretty tempting because it's aristocratic and royal. Whatever. Or fruit punch. Is it fruit punch with? No, it's fruit punch with carbonation. It's not fruit punch with caffeine. This thing is hard to keep straight. It's like. You're gonna do it like this then, yeah? Right arm. What else? I don't know. You're gonna break your right arm, aren't you? You're being too cocky. So like Gatorade, no Coke. Yeah, you gotta cut the Coca-Cola out. It's very addictive. It's sugary. I think the sugar is bad for you. You need to eat more protein. Yeah, probably. Why'd you buy them cookies then? Technically Gatorade has sugar in it. If you say so. Anything else? Anything else? What else? Oh, you were thinking of, yeah, the problem with this bike is if I stop walking, the weights of the bags. See, how much weight in bags do you have right now? 15 pounds maybe? Let's see. I'm gonna do this. He's actually not pedaling. He's like scooting with one leg. It's funny. You got like one leg off the bike and you're scooting. Yep. You gotta make it over the. Oh my god, that metal. See, these are metal. You got those on sale at a Target. You got like metal mountain bike wheel, pedals, and it just hit his ankle, and the metal did not feel good. Okay, you gotta get over this thing. Can you hold the bike's middle like a joystick? Does that work? It kind of works. You should have brought your back. You didn't bring your backpack, but you should have. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Why did I not bring my backpack? I thought you were just gonna get the fucking outer. Because you went to Dick's, and then you went to Target, and then you went to Walmart, because you're like $30. And then while you're inside of Dick's, you Googled the unit price, and there was like Walmart, $20. I was like, I'll bike down 10 minutes to save $20. Okay. And then you got back from Walmart, and you're like, hey, I want some cookies or some sugar or something. Because you looked around in Walmart for something to buy, and you're like, I mean, Walmart has a lot of food, but you didn't get anything. I don't know why. Yeah, it's a good question. Besides the Gatorade, you got the Gatorade, right? From Walmart, you got the Gatorade. Powder, yeah, powder. Actually, Ollie's had a deal once where they had the smaller containers cheaper. Also, those are useful for like screws and or, like containers. Those little mini Gatorade containers. Anything else? Oh, when you were inside of Walmart, you were doing this whole thing about George Washington did the revolution, and then there's like 2 revolutions afterwards, and you were like, hey, once there's a revolution, there's blood in the water and the sharks come out, and then you're comparing that to modern politics. Yeah. So what? You're a shark? No, I mean it was just I mean, you could say yourself as a shark, but it's just a fun metaphor. Revolutions breed other revolutions. Yeah, because like Trump was a revolutionary. You think Trump was a revolutionary? Kind of was. So, once the circulatory system has the adrenaline in it, so you're using like right-wing language of like the body politic to, yeah, it's kind of odd what you're doing. There's adrenaline in the bloodstream. So now, and then you were thinking of like The Godfather 2. The hugging part, the hugging. Or the Christian concept of love thy neighbor, but it's really like a Godfather thing. It's like really, it's a hug. I know it's you, Fredo. It's like a very menacing niceness. So now the right wing, the Republicans are gonna have to like pretend to be nice, even though like everyone knows they're sharks. They're gonna try and do this like, they're gonna say you can't have like loaded language anymore. I bet that's what they're gonna do. Like my language is bad because I'm saying words like revolution or sharks. You can't call the president a shark. He's a nice, benevolent leader. You can only say that. But they already the blood's already in the water, right? The blood is already in the water, right? Everyone knows that everyone only gives a shit about themselves, right? Everyone knows that, right? I mean, you're coming off a bit too anti-right wing here. I mean, the Black Lives Matter and all that shit. That was just racism disguised as anti-racism, right? Yeah, I know, but it's still, the blood is in the water, right? That's the more interesting line. The circulatory system has the adrenaline in it now. You're using body language again. The hands, the brain, the heart, the lungs. Whatever you want to say, man. I don't know if that's applicable. You're gonna drop this phone, dude. You're doing this like hand drop. You're switching hands with your phone, and it's like you got like half control of the phone. You're gonna drop this phone again, buddy. You're gonna drop this phone again, buddy. Yep. You almost could have. That just now there was like a 10%, 20% chance you could have dropped the phone. It was like halfway in your hand. It was halfway not in your hand. You're kind of like shuffling it between hands. You were worried that the bags on your bicycle would become out of balance and it would move your hand, because you were trying to switch hands with a phone. Well, you need to put this back in the case. Why did you not put it back in the case? I told you to put it back in the case, buddy. Why did you not put it back in the case? Because I would have had to unlock the door and go back inside. Because I thought about it before I left, actually. Well, that's a good reason. Like a $100 phone screen for like 5 minutes of your time. Okay. Do you want to do the joke about Target? It's a little too personal. There was like a security lady, but she looks like an attractive lesbian. Interesting. That's funny. I mean, not really, but you have no clue what a lesbian looks like. You're just making up analogies like, I don't know. What else you got? Here's some cars. Was there anything funny in Walmart? Not really. They had a wine set. Is not Yeti, but like a Yeti, hand thing, but a wine set made by Ozark, which is like the Walmart brand. So it's like you could put your wine in a chilled cup, and it came with 2 cups, and it was like $15, but it was supposed to be $30. You looked at it and you're like, because you looked at it because it was on sale, like they couldn't sell them, do you want to like a Yeti cooler set, but you don't want to pay Yeti prices, so you want to get Ozark Walmart brand? And it's like metal rimmed with styrofoam inside. But it's meant for like wine. It's a very odd niche of Target. Like, it's a targeted audience of Walmart, people who buy Walmart Ozark products, who drink wine, who want it chilled like a Yeti, in a Yeti container. It was like a cup, 2 cups in a bottle. It's an odd product. Okay, this is better. So your left hand feels stronger than your right hand. You're having to hold your bike like a joystick with one arm in the middle between the handlebar, and you don't want to do that with your right hand for some reason. Well, yeah, because it's the broken arm. It's like it feels wobblier, even though it is my dominant hand. Say so. Oh, when you were in Dick's, the person in the back where the bicycle area, they were just like, they knew each other, and they had like the employee and the other person had like a really long conversation, and it's like, I don't know. Was that interesting? Not really. You were doing a joke about if someone comes up to you Oh, if someone does an overly familiar thing, just do the same conversation they did, and just like talk right through them. You thought that'd be funny? Uh huh. It was like they knew each other. Like, oh, one person grew up, they grow up fast, something like that. Uh huh. So you're gonna store that piece of information up and use it. Use it as like a fake conversation with someone. Yeah, it'll be funny. It'd be like you just throw it, throw it through not throw it through someone. Like, what do you call that? Where I don't know how you explain that one. Anything else? Yeah, I don't know. None of these were good ideas. George Washington, blood in the water. Trump, blood in the water? I mean, you're comparing him to Washington, though. You're not saying blood in the water like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You're saying the adrenaline system of the... Is it? You want to go that far? Now, you could play the opposite game. You could say the adrenaline in the system came from the other direction, and then that was the... Yeah, that's an antibody thesis. I don't know. It's a good question. You ever gonna do that joke? You're gonna do the one about the you should do the Chinese professor joke when you get back. You should make some Gatorade and then do the Chinese professor joke, because it's like 80-90% done. I mean, you can do it better, but it's one of those jokes where it's so good, it's good enough right now. You want to show the pictures, or did the pictures actually distract you on the whole? Maybe the pictures were the distraction. You don't even need you just need one picture for like a thumbnail of like Las Vegas with a fusion reactor on it. Maybe you only needed one picture and you got distracted by the pictures, because you were saying you got distracted by Elon Musk going to Alaska and using like 50 gigawatt hours of compute vis-a-vis Barkley in a holodeck suit. Yeah, but you probably just got distracted by the picture creation instead of it being Elon Musk that distracted you. The picture creation distracted. Maybe. I don't really know. Because the premise of the Chinese guy was a good enough premise, I think. You'll never know. It's, comedy's like a revolution. Once there's blood in the water, it just goes everywhere. Oh, interesting. That's not really a good analogy of blood in the water. Blood in the water means they put chum in the water, and then the sharks come up and people get in cages and look at the sharks. Or it also means like if there's what about during World War II when they had like the big battleship sinkings in the Pacific and there was blood in the water and like there was actually like sailors who got eaten by sharks. Okay, you're right. That's probably a more Can I see what's going on? Oh, can I see what's going on? I'm trying to see here. It's kind of hard to... You have your flashlight on your bike. So this is going to take you what? How long do you think it'll take you to change those outer tires on your bicycle? They had on sale. They had hybrid 700 hybrid outer tubes at Walmart on sale. You'd have to look. I don't think you can fit them on your bike. Do you want to ride the bike now, or do you want to? You're on gravel. Huh. I'm not gravel, but. You want to turn your flashlight on? You'd have to like use your phone hand. You might drop your phone doing that. Mm-hmm. 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 Anything else? Oh, you were thinking of like you know how like Trump came in with all that like very loaded adversarial language. He'll turn into the benevolent leader in any form of like similar aggression, because he was very aggressive, like 2016, 2015, 2014. If you use language similar to his, it'll be punished. Is what you're thinking? Yeah. So it's going to be like I know it'll be it'll be these fake hugs, this like malice beneath fake hugs. Godfather 2, the Christian concept of love thy enemy, but it's really secretly they hated the fucking Romans. They despised the Romans. That was what it was actually about. Michael wanted to cut Fredo's throat, right? But he waited, right? In Godfather 2. You're talking about Godfather 2. Yeah. Interesting. What was your third analogy? Oh, your third analogy. This is an old joke. It was Stalingrad. Hug the enemy. But that's different too. It's the same thing. Closing distance? Yeah, it's like closing distance. Any more ideas? I don't know. I guess it's the end of this. You have to spend like an hour. I bet it'll take you an hour to put both of those on. Yeah, because you're gonna have to take the bike wheels off. Ooh, that back one is you're gonna have to get a wrench or something. Shit. Because it's like fucking hard on. It's hard on there. You're gonna have to WD-40 it probably. That's a pain in the ass, man. The front one comes up easy. The end.